Hey guys, welcome to David versus Film. I am David, yo soy David. To my right is Mark.
Yo soy Mark.
And tonight we're going head to head with season 5, episodes 1 and 2 of Game of Thrones. A big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers and especially returning subscribers, what's up? So, we had a lot going down in season 4.
Oh, yes.
Needless to say. But in my opinion, I feel like at this point, the biggest thing is the death of Tywin. Because Tywin was always kind of the guardrails for the Westerosi. So now that he's gone, who knows?
And a lot of characters are gone now. Tyrion, Varys, Littlefinger. I mean, Cersei's just going to run amok.
Unchecked.
For reals. Who gonna check her? Who gonna check me, boo?
That's right. Because Tywin was always literally the hand keeping her in place. And then Tyrion was very good at, the manipulation because he was so good with the words and using common sense and sneaky, to get what he wanted.
And now, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
That's right. So you're excited to see season 5?
Oh my God, yes. I thought season 4 was probably one of the best seasons that I've watched so far.
Definitely.
But I mean, I guess the best is yet to come.
That's right. And we are so glad that you are coming on this journey with us. Now, I will tell you, before we get started, let's do a cocktail check. I assume you're having wine.
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, very nice. And I have my peach tea as always. No changes there. I'll also tell you guys before we jump in that if you'd like to see the full unedited version of this reaction, the good, the bad, the ugly.
The ugly where I blow my nose.
Exactly. That's about as ugly as it gets. You can find that over on our Patreon, patreon.com/DaveVersusFilm. Yeah. We have the unedited versions over there. We have the early access. We have Discord benefits and polls and more.
Lots of good stuff.
So please take a look if you'd like. We certainly appreciate and love our patrons, but we appreciate and love you.
Y'all are the best.
Yes, you here on YouTube as well. Please like, share, subscribe if you find value in these videos. But most importantly, leave those amazing comments like you always do because they're absolutely our favorite part. And last but not least, be sure to check out our Instagram. If we're not friends on Instagram, let's be friends. We will see you over there.
Yeah,
get started?
Let's go.
Okay, guys. Be sure to stick around for the after party at the end of the reaction. But for now, let's grab our hymnals, turn to page 2015, and watch Game of Thrones Season 5, Episodes 1 and 2.
I have a New Year's resolution.
What's that?
To watch more Game of Thrones.
Oh, a New Year's resolution you'll actually keep this time.
New Year, new me.
We shouldn't be out here alone.
Why not?
Who's this child?
You don't need to be afraid of my father.
Is that young Cersei?
I don't know.
I imagine so.
I'm getting Hocus Pocus 2 vibes, where it's like, you see the origin story. She's very sure of herself, isn't she?
I was going to say.
Just come on in, like you own the place, right?
Get out!
Let's go. No.
Oh?
You don't know what I am.
You're boring. You're not terrifying.
Bitch, don't tempt me.
Don't challenge, right?
Tell me my future or I'll have your 2 boring eyes gouged out of your head.
I should have used Helena Bonham Carter for that role.
For the witch? Yeah. Oh my God, right? She can't play it every single time, but yeah, I agree.
Your blood. Give me a taste.
Of what? Her blood?
Yeah.
You'll never wed the prince. You'll wed the king.
Oh.
The king will have 20 children, and you will have 3.
I knew it was Cersei.
Yeah, they cast that kid well, didn't they?
She's so pretty.
She is.
Oh, I love that necklace.
Wearing their Sears best.
Is this a real place?
I think it's like a half and half kind of thing, like part real, part green screen.
I want a moment alone with him.
But your grace, many of these lords and ladies have traveled day and night.
They will wait.
She don't give a Oh God, his rock eyes are a little too.
Oh, those are rock eyes. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
because they have those the painted stones, but those are a little too realistic. They're getting
like
whoever that painter is getting
rock.
better. Yeah, Bob Ross.
I'm waiting in line to make sure he's really dead, and as soon as they see the stones in his eyes, they'll set to work on tearing us apart.
Did you set him free?
Well, this is awkward.
You're a man of action, aren't you? Never mind the consequences.
That's like you too, girl.
Mm-hmm.
He loved you more than anyone in this world.
Okay, we couldn't have known that he was going to do that.
Surprise, surprise.
2-day shipping.
Do you know what it's like to stuff your shit through one of those air holes?
I only know what it's like to pick up your shit and throw it overboard.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. Attaboy.
You already drank yourself across the narrow sea.
In a box. Why stop now?
And to his credit, there's nothing else to drink. So, I mean, it's not like they got, like, Evian up there.
But they got water in that thing there. In that jug.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I guess I only see the water. It's like Tyrion. Oh, my God. Okay.
I keeps drinking. Hair of the dog. Hair of the dog. Oh, they're toppling it. Oh, wow.
She is making some major changes.
Oh, careful, careful.
Right. It's like, we're never going to sell this on eBay if you guys drop this. It comes into 1,000 pieces. Wow, that's a really cool shot though, right?
Yeah.
He's happy about that. Oh, okay.
Rush.
Yeah, he's like, I don't really have anything down there, girl. Nothing I can really do.
Well, the biggest sex organ is the brain.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that, but it's a nice moment either way. Oh my god!
What the f?
What
Oh my
happened
god.
here?
Okay, eyes wide shut.
Ah.
Was not expecting
I gotta
that.
say, I don't always. Game of Thrones don't always get me, but that got me.
Who is that?
Sons of the Harpy.
Sons of the Harpy.
I want him buried with honor.
Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Make them very angry.
Yeah, because remember the slave masters are gonna start pushing back. Remember they were saying they're starting to push back in these other areas she conquered because they're not happy.
Find the men who did this and bring them to me.
Girl.
And I know we say this every season, but the costumes.
Oh my god,
Just
yes.
the attention to detail.
The filming locations, I can't tell if they're real or they're sets.
Wow, baby Piers Morgan is like junior high Piers Morgan. He's growing up a little bit.
Good, pivot. Don't forget to pivot.
Pivot, pivot.
Pivot, pivot.
King wants a word.
She dye her hair?
Looks darker, right?
Looks black.
Went at the wall, I guess.
The Lord's fire lives within me, Jon Snow.
Are you a virgin?
He's like, okay, yeah.
No.
Good.
Someone got lip filler.
That's what I'm saying. Season 5, you got a stylist, you got a lawyer, you got an agent, you're getting the high class treatment.
Some of the Night's Watch feel you have too much affection for the wildlings. They were born on the wrong side of the wall.
Wrong side of the tracks.
Yep.
I'll offer them their lives and their freedom if Mance kneels before me and swears his loyalty.
Choker.
Convince him to bend the knee, or he burns.
Yeah. Not a lot of wiggle room.
My lord. Attack.
Sansa looking bored as
Did everyone dye their hair? Her hair looks darker
It does look
too.
darker, right?
I have no doubt that on my return, Robin's skills will have improved immeasurably.
That's totally me in PE class.
He said Sansa had a brother at Castle Black. That'll take us.
Us?
But I'm your squire.
Do you even know what a squire is? I'm not a knight.
But she is a knight.
But she claims she's not. I mean, I think of her as a knight as well, but she says no.
Are female knights also known as knights or knightess?
Are there female knights?
I don't know.
We got company.
You told Lord Royce we were going to the Fingers.
Oh my god, they're like right there.
So where are we going?
So far from here, even Cersei Lannister can't get her hands on you.
Yeah, Sansa looks good. Darker hair. Looks like she's using the Pond's cold cream.
No.
Your father was a force. What a force to be reckoned with.
Her face. I love her face.
She was bored.
Yes.
Yawn.
The eye rolls. So good. I love dinners with Cersei, especially when they're gathered around the old Olive Garden table and she's just throwing shade left and right.
When you're here, your family.
Cousin Lancel, I hardly recognized you.
My deepest sympathies.
Do you recognize him? Mm-mm. That's the little cousin with the long hair.
What?
That she was banging. Yes. Apparently,
No.
King's Landing got their first deposit of milk because that boy's been working out and
Gosh.
bulking up.
Your wounds from the Blackwater seem to have healed.
It wasn't my wounds that needed healing.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I think you know, girl.
I led you into the darkness. I tempted you into our unnatural relations.
Oh, you poor thing. That wasn't sex.
There was the king, his wine.
That's true. He was the conduit. He was the one that made the...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's the typical Cersei. I know what you're talking about.
And over here is Sand Snake? Stone Spear?
Sandstone.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not his brain he loves him for then.
Someone's going to walk in, I bet.
We're late for
Certainly
dinner,
could
is
with
it?
that
There you
door.
go.
Come on in.
You're very respectful.
Cock block.
I know. And it's one thing when you know about your brother, but to see that angle, I mean, that's something.
Perhaps you might consider being a bit more discreet?
What's the point in trying to keep a secret in a place like this?
That's true.
If she doesn't marry me, she doesn't go to Highgarden, which means you're trapped here with Cersei Lannister as your mother by law.
Oh.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
It's like perhaps.
What's she up to?
People die all the time around this place.
Spider, the master of whisperers.
Imp, half man.
Together again.
I killed my lover with my bare hands. I shot my own father with a crossbow.
I never said you were perfect.
We all have bad days, right?
I will never sit on the Iron Throne.
But you could help another climb those steps and take that seat.
Good luck finding him.
Or her.
Who said anything about him?
There you go.
Oh.
See you in Varys.
I drink and I know things. I love this.
Right.
A meeting of the minds.
Yes. Can you imagine Tyrion coming to face to face with Daenerys?
So I guess this is the season where alliances form.
In a way, they always are being formed, but big ones. You're saying,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
major,
Definitely.
yeah.
Like major alliances.
They do not ask for the return of slavery. They ask for the reopening of the fighting pits.
What?
Oh.
Where slaves fought slaves to the death.
Free men would fight free men.
So they want sports.
I'm only here because of those pits. I learned to fight like a Dothraki screamer.
So he's advocating for it then.
Well, that's true. I guess it would give him practice to fight.
Yeah, unless you're the one that gets killed. But yeah, you get stronger.
You're not the mother of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
Yeah, but the dragons are killing kids.
A dragon queen with no dragons? It's not a queen.
It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't get How to Train Your Dragon for Dummies. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows. Hey, guys.
What if they turn against her?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be like Pitbull variety dragons.
And what are they eating while they're in there? Someone feeding them?
I guess somebody's throwing some cows in there or something.
I'm scared. Hey! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Pissed, girl.
Yeah, not happy.
Oh,
God.
Oh, they're furious.
Yeah. It ain't easy being queen. You know who said that? Freddie Mercury.
He wants me to bend the knee.
You told me your people have bled enough.
That's right. I don't want them bleeding for Stannis Baratheon either.
So not bending the knee then.
Isn't their survival more important than your pride?
Fuck my pride.
You're afraid of looking afraid.
Oh, I am afraid.
He's a straight shooter, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way he talks.
How will they do it? Beheading?
They'll burn you alive.
Which would you want if it was you?
Probably beheaded.
Yes, it's instant.
It's faster.
Yeah. And then just kind of tape it back on for the funeral, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Some packing tape or scotch or masking tape.
I think you're making a terrible mistake.
The freedom to make my own mistakes was all I ever wanted.
At least he dies with dignity.
Oh, we're getting right to it.
Dead man walking.
For real. I think I see a couple of dirt flames in there too. That's gonna go up before you know it.
Bend the knee, I promise you mercy.
Would you believe him?
No.
Because probably they're gonna kill me either way.
Yeah.
So.
Behold the fate of those who choose the darkness.
He still got a little time to think about it because like it's gonna take a minute for it to get there, but oh shit, he's feeling it now. Oh, they have to watch it too. Ah,
yes.
nice.
Who did that?
Yep. Good for you, John. He's like, anyone want to come at me? Go ahead. Got an arrow with your name on it too.
Dude, you're gonna be in
That was
trouble.
fast.
Yeah.
Did that seem really fast?
Oh, Jon Snow, what have you done?
Titan would step with fire in his eyes, wade into the sea and smash the enemies.
You know everybody looks up, right?
Yeah.
As you go under, everybody looks up. You know they do.
It's the merchant port.
Yeah. You know there's a prepaid cell phone place in there somewhere. There always is.
The House of Black and White. This is where you'll find the man you seek.
Very Art Deco.
I'm glad she got her little sword back.
She knocks. Really?
Aw, she's polite.
Girl, they're never gonna hear you.
But how do you know which one to pick? Oh.
Okay.
You rang.
Falamogulis.
Child, what you want?
Right.
Jack and Hagar gave me this.
No one here by that name.
Please.
Call my Uber back.
Yeah, now you got screwed. Yeah, right. How's your swim?
The mountain. Mare and Trout.
She's reciting her kill list.
Sea. Boulder Frey. The mountain.
But the mountain already died, no?
I don't think she knows. But she didn't say the hound.
Oh.
She took the hound off the list. Don't do it, girl.
Make a wish.
Oh, that's like the only bargaining chip you have, but I guess you think it's worthless. Uh-oh. Oh my God.
Are they literally sitting in the same
close.
room?
Yes.
So they're in a booth and they're in a table.
Yeah, it's like an Outback Steakhouse when you were sitting there with people you knew, didn't even realize it until you're on the way out. You're like, oh, there's so-and-so.
What is it?
Sansa Stark.
She's dyed her hair, but it's her.
Oh, so she did dye her hair then. I
She
guess,
looks older,
Yeah.
much more mature.
I'm saying it's that Pond's cold cream. She's taking care of herself.
My lady, I don't think this is the right
Ready the horses.
Okay, time to some shit up.
Pretty much, right? She's gonna go Tarantino on him.
Lord Baelish. Lady Sansa.
Oh,
Catelyn Stark's sworn sword.
I was.
Strange. She never mentioned you.
Ooh, throwing shade, throwing shade.
You were accused of killing him.
I tried to save him.
And what did happen?
Well, it's gonna sound crazy.
What happened
right now, right?
Lady Sansa, if we can have a word alone.
No, you should leave.
Sansa, she's trying to save you, girl.
Yeah, but you know, Sansa learning her lesson about not trusting anyone.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go.
Girl. Oh. Did she just slice that horse?
I thought she was about to, but I don't think she did. No, it's okay. I would have been very unhappy with Brienne if she had, but no, she's still good. But remember how nervous we were on horseback when we were just walking? Can you imagine riding a horse that's running through water like that? We're not made for this life.
That was me on the horse.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Hey, he's got a
Oh,
horse.
damn, she's good.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah, you know, fuck with Brienne.
Gosh.
You can stand now.
Yes, Millie.
He's like, well, I'm kind of but yeah, okay.
If both Stark girls refused your service...
Do you think she's safe with Littlefinger?
No, my lady.
She really takes her vows seriously.
Very. She's got integrity.
I know, but he's got a point if they don't want your help.
No, the name of the horse is Integrity.
What is this lantern?
Marshall's.
Oh, I want one of those.
Oh.
There are only two like it in the world.
What is that?
The one I'm wearing, the one I gave to Marcella.
It's a threat.
Gave to who?
Her daughter, Marcella. So remember, the daughter was sent by Tyrion to live in Dorne, which is where Oberyn was from. Now she's getting death threats or like...
With the daughter's medallion.
Right.
You've never been a father to her.
If I was a father to any of my children, they'd be stoned in the streets.
What was your caution brought?
So all of them? I thought just Joffrey.
No. All those flowers in the attic belong to him.
Girl.
I'm going to Dawn. And I'm bringing our daughter home.
Alone.
I never said I was going alone.
Oh, that's right.
No sunflowers. I don't like yellow. Roses are very nice. Definitely roses.
Oh, that must be his fiancée.
Wife? I was going to say.
People eat pigeon pie in the capital.
Pigeon pie?
You know what they put on top of the pigeon pie?
What's that?
Cool Whip.
I was very sorry to hear about your father.
Thank you, lady.
A pleasure.
Blushing bride.
You're going to come with me and help me with something important. And when we return, I'm going to give you a much better girl and a much better castle.
Oh, they got his fiance reassigned to someone else.
Girl.
Oh, poor girl.
Ooh, I like her bracelet.
Right? Yeah, hot topic.
Who is that?
Now you talk about a woman scorned. That's a woman scorned. And there's old Marcella growing up a little bit.
Your brother was murdered.
Her dress is nice. Wow.
I mean, it's fierce.
The sand snakes are with me.
Oberyn was slain during a trial by combat. By law, that is no murder.
Let me send her to Cersei. One finger at a time.
About to say, yeah, she wants revenge.
Not while I rule.
And how long will that be?
Oh.
But he's got a point, you know. Oberyn agreed to do the trial by combat. He knows the risk, and as unhappy as he is about it, it wasn't murder.
What's that? Oh, they're doing that investigation.
I'm going to say the first 48 hours. And so precise.
Oh, there it is.
Those are creepy, right?
Those are cool, though. I want one.
Yes. Oh, the hell you will have one, not in this household. I'm not waking up one night to find you hovering over me in one of those things.
We do not know what this man did or didn't do. Give him a trial, at least.
Mercy, fair trial. These mean nothing to them.
Right.
All they understand is blood.
Yep.
And death, yeah.
Yep. She's assembled a good team, though, right? Like different perspectives.
She banished the other one, right? What's his name? Her sidekick that was in love with her, the old guy.
Oh, he was exiled. Jorah.
When the people rose in revolt against him, your father set their towns and castles aflame.
I'm not my father.
No, Your Grace.
Remember, it's like we heard on The Crown, you know, the rot. It's when the rot sets in by these little things. Like her father, the Mad King, wasn't always the Mad King. At one point, he was reasonable, and then...
I want to take a walk.
You can't. Cersei has offered a lordship to the man who brings her your head.
Oh, he does his drink now.
Yeah, but let's take a moment and also think about what Tyrion's been through the last, you know, few weeks, months, maybe. Father dead, you know, Shay dead after she betrayed him, left his family, left everything he knows behind, money, everything.
But why is Varys doing this?
Varys always has his own self-serving
That's what I'm
right?
thinking. Something's up.
How many dwarves are there in the world? Is Cersei going to kill them all?
Oh, looks like it. Yeah,
not him.
Not him.
Oh, I don't know she was going to say that.
Pardon me, Your Grace. I would take it if you don't mind.
Yeah, meanwhile, Dr. Franken's like, can I have this? If no one wants it, I mean, I could use this head. Say, there you go.
My God.
The king is named Qyburn, the new master of Whisperers.
Oh.
I must say, I cannot
Uncle
see
Kaeff.
how...
Moves right on.
I did not return to the capital to serve as your puppet. You are the Queen Mother, nothing more.
Their family's just crazy, right?
It's like Thanksgiving.
You know this one? Looks like an animal. I taught Sir Davos and old people are terrible at learning new things.
So what's on her face? Psoriasis?
No, we still haven't found out yet, but you will.
What happened to your face?
Oh, here you go.
Grayscale.
Oh, look at that. Instant answers.
2 of my sisters had it. They both died. How did they kill you?
I don't remember. Whatever they did, it went away.
What's grayscale?
So that's what she was saying. It's like a disease that usually kills the person that has it. But for whatever reason, Stannis' daughter survived. Like a dermatological Harry Potter. Survived as a baby, doesn't know how.
You showed mercy to Mance Rayder. If they don't fear you, they don't follow you.
With respect, Your Grace, the free folk will never follow you.
Oh!
I mean, speak truth to power.
Tonight, the Night's Watch elects a new Lord Commander. Sir Alistair Thorne is going to win. What's your life going to be like here at the Wall with Thorne in command?
Yup.
Pledge me your service and you'll rise again as Jon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
Oh. Now there's an offer on the table.
That's tempting.
As much as I feel like Stannis truly does believe that you command people, you don't earn respect, you command it, I think he knows that Jon Snow earns it.
Has influence.
Yeah,
yep.
Right.
I swore a vow to the Night's Watch. If I don't take my own word seriously, what sort of Lord of Winterfell would I be?
Yeah, it's a lifetime commitment.
Does anyone wish to speak before we cast our tokens?
Sir Alistair Thorne is not just a knight, he's a man of true nobility.
Wasn't this the coward that was hiding when the war...
I found him there after the battle was over, in a puddle of his own making.
That was him.
Oh, they're outing him.
In a puddle of his own making. Look at that. Yeah, he's really calling him out. Oh, even Aemon's liking that one. He's like, I like this.
Mormont himself chose Jon to be his steward. He may be young, but he's the commander we turn to.
Those are some remarkable accomplishments.
Oh, yeah, and it's all true. And good on Sam, too, speaking so well. He didn't even bring up that Jon never eats any of the food from the refrigerator. It's got someone else's name on it, which is an honorable thing.
We have a tie. Exactly. Oh, they do have a tie. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Who do you vote for?
Jon.
No, Johnny boy.
Oh.
Oh, that's how you make pigeon pie.
Okay. So that's the main ingredient.
Yeah, right. Then comes the Cool Whip.
Quickly, go!
They're scared of her, or him, or her, them. Someone said in the comments that she's right-handed. Arya, the actress who plays Maisie Williams, but she learned to fight with her left hand because Arya's left-handed.
Oh, wow. What? Oh, my God. My mind is blown.
A man is not Jack and Hagar.
He's back.
What? Oh, my gosh.
Well, who are you then?
No one. And that is who a girl must become.
So just like the McRib, he's back.
How did he do that?
Magic. Probably not the best foot to start on, dude. There you go.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, because she wanted to put him on trial.
Oh, now they gotta kill you.
Sad. He really was trying to do it for her.
I know, but you defied an order.
Yeah, I know.
Kiviso dari drevi melux vestritan. Sepa jevi remi? Inot dranya dat.
Side eye.
Oh, they call him brother. Oh, she's gonna have him executed.
I know. She's trying to be fair.
I know, but that's a good way to piss off your people. They're begging for mercy. Oh my God, spare the guy's life. Ah!
No, not happy. Yeah, not
happy. Oh, they're hissing at her.
Oh!
Girl.
Get Taylor Swift backstage. Get Taylor Swift backstage. There he is.
Oh.
That's the one that was missing, remember?
The prodigal son.
Yep. The effects are so good too. It looks real, right?
Yes.
Gotta fly, Mom.
You locked up my brothers. Damn it.
They're going fast, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I feel like this is one of those typical times, typical Game of Thrones.
That was a lot
right?
to unpack.
Where, yes, they cover so much, but it feels like it went by so fast.
Yes.
How? It's Game of Thrones magic. How? I don't know. I think probably first and foremost, I would want to tackle Tyrion and Varys.
Yes.
So we saw that Tyrion finally made it across the Narrow Sea. He's in Essos now, and Varys has plans to take him to Daenerys.
Yes.
But as we also see, that's a complete rejection of his life, which he had to have known he was doing when he killed his father. But he's in a whole new land where he has no influence whatsoever. What do you think is to come as far as that goes? Do you think he's going to make it to Daenerys? What will she think? What will he think? What do you?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, you're in a new land with people you don't even know. You don't even know if you're going to be accepted. I mean, at this point, I just feel like he's just drinking so much. He just doesn't give a shit anymore. Right. I think he pretty much just gave up on himself.
Blame him.
I mean, but then I'm interested in Varys. Like, what is his? Why is he doing all of this? I mean, at this point, I don't even know who you can trust. Could you trust Varys? I don't know. Just a big question mark for me. I'm interested definitely in knowing what's going to transpire, but big question mark. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
And I feel like, you know, no matter what characters we've seen, whether it was Sansa, Littlefinger, Brienne, you know, all of these characters who we know as the audience we can trust them.
Yeah.
But they all seem to agree on that is the one bedrock principle of the entire show.
Don't trust
anyone.
Yep.
So, yeah. What about Cersei? So we saw that as we had sort of predicted from the outset, a Tywin-less King's Landing is a King's Landing just run amok. And I think it was Jimmie who said in the first episode that once these people see Tywin's body and they see the stones on his eyes, they're going to go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And so what do you think about as far as Cersei? Is she biting off more than she can chew?
I think so.
What do you think she's going to do?
She's already pissing off her council. Well, her son's council. Her uncle, apparently, more than all of them. And so, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's all a big question mark for me. I'm definitely more intrigued. But, yes, definitely biting more than she can chew, I think.
And you're right about the uncle. That's a very good point because unlike a lot of people who've only known her as an adult and only known her as the queen, he would have known her since childhood.
Yeah.
And he knows who she is. And we saw a glimpse of that, by the way. Just a little sidestep. How about that? That little, flashback of when she went and saw the witch. That was interesting, right? It was, like I said, I joked during it that it reminded me of Hocus Pocus 2, but it was like that. You got the little Cersei origin story.
It was giving off those vibes.
Yeah. Another big one was we did see, I know you said it wasn't your favorite part, which is fair because everyone's got their favorite parts. Mm-hmm. But as far as the wall, we did see a big development there that Jon Snow was finally made assistant manager of the Dairy Queen, so to speak. He finally has power. And what do you think about that? Do you think that people will fall in line behind him? Clearly, probably not Alistair, but what do you think in general? Or is he even up for it? Because we saw that it was not his choice. It was Sam that kind of drafted him in. But what did you think about that?
I mean, I got to say, that group is very hard. And I feel that Snow, he's kind of a softie. So I don't know that they're all going to fall in line and respect him. Again, big question mark. But in my perception, it doesn't feel like people are going to.
You don't think so?
He's too soft. Too soft.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that that's why it's such an interesting character as far as he goes, because I totally see where that makes sense.
It's definitely a good trait to have, to be soft and compassionate. But when you're in a leadership position, you have to assert, especially in a role like them, where they're pretty much savages. You gotta assert power. Like all they know is blood.
Total strength. Yeah. I would say though, one thing that kind of strikes me about it though is that but he always seems to pull it out somehow. I mean, you gotta say that. You know what I mean? Like every time, because think about it. When he came back from the wildlings, which is what Alistair tried to use against him, you know, I mean, he looked like he was siding with them, and he still managed to come back around and win it in the end. So
the gods smiled upon him.
Exactly, literally. And I did like how Aemon put that final vote in. You know, he didn't give a shit. He's like, I'm 110 years old. I don't care. I'll vote where I want to vote for. And then lastly, your favorite of all the favorites, Daenerys. We still see that queening ain't easy. You know what I mean? She definitely has a lot more comfort zone with conquering than she does ruling. But there was a big development there where she tried to exercise fairness. Even if that means doing something that the majority of people who are your, I guess, base, if you want to look at it that way, are not going to agree with. Hence the, you know,
majority rules. I mean, they were literally begging for mercy, and you gotta listen to your people, otherwise they'll turn against you. I mean, 1 minute you're in, and the next you're out.
Oh, as Heidi Klum always told us with Project Runway, that is true. Project Runway philosophy. Well done, well done. But yeah, I think that see, that one's tricky for me because on its face, that is the right thing to do. Being fair, just because it's your side suddenly that you have to go against, doesn't mean you stop being fair. But I feel like Daenerys has never been about fairness in a general sense. She's always been about doing the right thing, in my opinion, which in her view is what determines the right thing. So in her view, it was the right thing to free the slaves. And I think most of us would agree with that. But at the same time, that's not exactly being fair across the board. That's just doing what she thinks is right. Now she's trying to be fair across the board. And so you're kind of sending in my opinion, kind of mixed signals. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you look on one hand like you're the advocate for the downtrodden, but then on the other hand, you're saying, but no, I'm going to try to appease the people that literally enslaved you before I came along. So it's kind of mixed signals, right?
It's her right, but is it right? Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, well done, Al Sharpton. Well done. And we did get to see a little bit of Drogon in the end.
Yes.
I liked that he came around and I gotta say, we always say this on the technical aspects, as far as execution of a show, the special effects, the costumes, the makeup,
God, yes.
the dedication to scars, that alone, just and to show the different levels of healing of a scar.
And then the dirty fingernails, which I noticed a lot.
So good, so good. Well, like Mark said in the reaction, you guys have always been so good about telling us behind the scenes, filming locations, things like that. We love that more than anything. We haven't even touched on a lot of stuff. Like we saw Dorne, we saw Marcella. So if you want to have a longer conversation about this, please join us over on our Patreon because we do like to get into it over there. But also, as we said earlier, we love the comments. Please tell us all of this and more. We would love to get
more
into
trivia. We love it.
Absolutely. And if you did find value in this video, we certainly appreciate a like. That's always appreciated, as well as a subscribe if you want to see more videos like this coming up.
Share.
What about her? Yeah. Oh, top 10, right? Album. Seriously, though, guys, thank you so much for spending time with us tonight. We certainly appreciate it. We hope you have a great rest of the day / night wherever you are, and we will see you in the next video.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.